Alright, good morning everyone. So, first and foremost, thank you to everyone that watched my videos and watched everything I talk about. In my life, as y'all been seeing everything that's been happening for the past couple of months, and for the ones that got my old videos, y'all saw that I have been honest from the beginning, from the first video all the way to this point. I have been totally honest. I have not, everything about me you know about. Everything, every emotion, every deed, whatever that was in my closet that I pulled out, everything, family and all. So, the reason how I know I am who I am is because God is, oh my God, I finally got to the end, y'all. I finally got to the end. Oh my God. We are in the Matrix, okay? The Matrix was created by God. It's a simulation that God, the Father, created. I told y'all that even though I said what I said about God and the mother, and I said they're gone now here in the Matrix, in my life they're gone. However, they're still out there, okay? It was like a fake, they put a fake mother, Holy Father, and Jezebel spirit on the earth on purpose, okay? On purpose. So, anyone that came here in the Matrix, you signed a contract, okay? You signed a contract. So what happened is, you remember in school how the teacher would give that random paperwork with instructions on it, but it was a trick. It was a trick test, the trick test. So what you're supposed to do is you technically, read all the questions, and once you read all the questions, then you're supposed to answer. Once you read all the questions, then you let to start your test. But what happened is, how many of y'all, when y'all had that, y'all would put your name on the top of the test before you read the questions? But everyone, just about everyone done that. Guess what? I never did that. I read the instructions. One thing about me is this: when I read, like my kids have homework or something, and they have stories that they have to go through, or whatever, and then they got questions, I always read the questions before I read the story with them, so then I already be prepared what's to come before it comes, right? So I told you there was a contract, right? However, y'all signed the contract before y'all hit here in the Matrix, so y'all was bound to that contract. It was a blood contract. I wasn't. Because I read the instructions, I never signed it, because the last instruction was this: once you read this, turn the paper in. That's what I did. I didn't have, y'all wrote y'all name on it and just went through the instructions, y'all, because you want to prove a point. You want to prove that you knew the answers to the questions. That's what the problem was. You wanted to prove that you were smarter. It was one of those IQ tests. You wanted to prove how smart you was. But technically, once you got to the end of the contract, you found out you never supposed to have signed it. Guess what? Whoever done it that way, where they didn't sign the contract and they read everything, because this is the thing. Now, this is the other part to it. Even if you didn't sign your name, but you wrote an answer on that paperwork, your signature or your handwriting is still part of it. It's still a blood tie, because you have to connect the hand to the paper. So even if you forgot to put your name on it, you answer a question. I didn't. I just turned the paper back in to the teacher the way it was given to me. And because of that, I was granted the ability to see the future. Yes, I was granted to see the future. So that's how I've been able to that's how I was able to outsmart every single one of y'all in this situation, because I followed direction. In this world you have choice, but I chose to follow the directions that was given to me. I could have chose good, I could have chose bad. I always followed the directions. And by me reading and following the directions, God granted me the ability to see the future. I had the ultimate gift. And the thing about it is, so for y'all that signed that contract, Now y'all living a life of choice, not direction. So that's why y'all feel like y'all don't know what's going on. You're not sure what to do here, what to do there, because that was the decisions y'all made on the contract. So this is how I prove everything that I said. Go look at my first video. I'm in the woods, in the wilderness. That's where I was planted at. The beginning of time, in the woods. Right? Every single thing that's been going on. So this is a thing. I told you, spirits can travel. So this is what happened. Even though y'all signed the contract, right? When y'all signed the contract, what I tell y'all about death, that once, anybody in these secret societies or whatever, right? You end up, if you do wrong, consequences come to you, right? That's what happens. However, when you believe in God, you get eternal life. I kept coming back because God granted me that ability. So this is what goes on. God already showed me what the future was. God already showed me. So I got to see the technology and everything. You remember the Hot Tub Time Machine movie? How the dude ended up, when they went into the future, the dude came back and provided who had the lottery number, who had Google and all of that, so he could be famous. So he could be rich. That's what happened. So I gave y'all all the deeds to what the future holds. So in any video I have, whatever design that I told y'all about, I don't care if I say research this, check this company out, check that company out, this, spaceships, the spaceships go in the sky, they come down, all of that. I told you what was in the future. I told you what was in the future. And then when y'all came in, y'all stole the ideas that I gave y'all. Y'all stole my ideas. But I told you, I'm both spirits. If y'all notice in each video, what I tell you the consequences was for doing it, I also gave y'all rabbit holes to fall into for taking those ideas. Y'all was so prone and stealing the ideas because y'all just cheated. Y'all didn't follow the directions. Y'all fell in the rabbit hole. Then I tell you in a video, y'all didn't need to do witchcraft spells and stuff because my spirit is already inside of you. So since my spirit is already inside of you, I told y'all. I said you didn't need to do no sage and this and that. That was part of the contract. Everything I said about the sage and about, taking people's lives out and this and that. That was the karma for what you signed on the dotted line for. Y'all went and stole the ideas. Even though I told you what was going to happen to you, you didn't care. So all these people that passed away, all the stuff that I told y'all about was the karma for stealing the idea instead of reading the directions on how to get to it. I'm so freaking amazing. Guess what? I just shift the whole entire world in front of y'all. What was my last video about? Segregation. We're back at the beginning. We're back at the beginning. I'm in the future, y'all. See, what happened was all the stuff y'all did to me was part of the plan for the karma. Y'all got stuck. I am currently in the future. I'm in year 2025 and y'all are stuck in the past still. Then I say we are in the past, present, and future at the same time. I am currently in the future. You're watching a future message. Your spirit hasn't got here yet. Even everybody in the world I'm in is fake. Go look at the Matrix. In the movie of when Neo found Trinity, she was with a fake family. I tell you, everything is in your faces. I am in the future. Everything around me is fake. Oh my my God, everything around me fake. I set all of y'all up. You didn't follow directions. I was the glitch in the system. I was the only one that was smart enough to read the directions and follow the directions. And because I followed the directions, I was granted to be able to see the future. And I was granted to provide all the knowledge and information. And because of that, and my loyalty to God, everything that y'all created is mine. And I ain't had to do nothing. Because I was what? Sitting up in my room. Y'all have a blessed day.